Imagine this for a moment. Picture the universe as a massive mirror. Whatever you put in front of it, your thoughts, your beliefs, your energy, it simply reflects it back to you. If you stand before it with positivity, confidence, and determination, you'll see success, wealth, happiness, and abundance staring back at you. But here's the secret. This isn't by chance. These are things that are attracted into your life, pulled into existence by the immense force of your own mind. This is the law of attraction at work. Today, I want to break this down for you, not just as a concept, but as actionable steps that you can start using right now to manifest success into your life. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll have a new understanding of how to attract what you want and deserve. So let's dive in. Let's pause for a second. Ask yourself, what do I actually want in life? Sounds simple, right? But if you were to take a moment right now, could you clearly say what it is? Or are your dreams a bit vague, like I want to be rich, or I just want to be happy? If that's all you have, then you're not going to attract much. Success doesn't come to those who wish for it. It comes to those who are clear about it. Think of success like a destination. Imagine setting off on a journey without a map. Would you just drive aimlessly, hoping to end up somewhere wonderful? No way, you'd get lost and frustrated. So clarity is the first step. Define exactly what you want. Not just I want a better life, but something specific, like I want to earn $100,000 this year, or I want to wake up every morning feeling excited and grateful for my work. When you define it clearly, you've got a map. Your mind starts working on how to get you there. Opportunities that you didn't notice before suddenly appear. This isn't magic, it's psychology. When you decide what you want, your mind begins seeking ways to help you achieve it. Now let's talk about your mindset. If you don't believe you can succeed, no amount of effort will change your reality. But if you do believe you can succeed, everything changes. Think about this. Every thought you think sends a signal to your subconscious mind, directing it to create that reality. If you constantly think, I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed, your brain will focus on obstacles. It will reinforce doubt, making your success feel impossible. But if you shift your thoughts to success is inevitable for me, you'll begin attracting opportunities, confidence, and action. Remember, the most successful people in the world, they didn't get there by doubting themselves. They believed in their vision long before the world did. They acted with certainty even when success wasn't visible yet. When you think like a winner, you become one. Visualization is not just a daydream, it's a strategy. Top athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders use this technique every day. They see their success in their minds long before it happens. Why? Because your brain doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences. When you vividly imagine yourself succeeding, your brain rewires itself to make that success inevitable. Picture this. Imagine you're about to sign that big business deal. You can see the office, feel the handshake, smell the fresh air of a new beginning. The more vivid you make this picture in your mind, the more real it becomes for your subconscious, and the more action you'll take to make it happen. But here's the thing. Visualizing isn't enough by itself. You've got to act. Start by asking yourself, what small step can I take today to bring this vision closer to reality? That first action might feel small, but each one brings you closer to your goal. The universe responds to your energy. If you're constantly focused on what's missing, complaining about what's not working, you'll attract more of that. But when you practice gratitude, you send out a signal of abundance. You show the universe that you appreciate what you already have, and in return, it rewards you with even more. Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude tend to be healthier, happier, and more successful. Why? Because their brains are wired to see opportunities, not problems. Start a gratitude practice today. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something simple, a friend's support, a lesson from a challenge, or a roof over your head. When you focus on what's going right, your perspective shifts. You stop seeing obstacles and start seeing opportunity. Manifestation isn't about sitting back and waiting for things to fall into your lap. It's about getting clear on your goals, aligning your energy, and taking inspired action. You can't just visualize and hope for success. You've got to move toward it. The universe rewards movement. If you want to start a business, research it. Make a call. Take that first step, no matter how small. This is where many people fail. They wait for the perfect moment or for everything to be aligned before they take action. But success doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It rewards those who step forward with faith, even when things feel uncertain. Success is impossible if you're constantly surrounded by negativity, whether it's negative people, environments, or content. Your environment shapes your mindset, and your mindset shapes your success. So ask yourself, who am I spending time with? Are they uplifting and inspiring you, or draining your energy? The people around you play a huge role in your progress. Start auditing your surroundings. Seek out mentors, books, and environments that inspire you. Distance yourself from negativity and replace toxic influences with empowering ones. Remember, your energy is like a bank account. Are you making deposits or withdrawals? Self-doubt is the silent killer of dreams. Think about it. How many great people have faced setbacks and criticism, yet they kept going because they believed in themselves? Their unshakable belief in their vision was what separated them from those who gave up. Do you believe in yourself? When you replace doubt with confidence, when you say, I am capable, I am deserving, you start to attract what you believe. Your reality shifts and opportunities begin to appear. This is where the paradox of manifestation comes in. You must desire success, but also let go of desperation. When you grasp too tightly, you suffocate your dreams. Trust the process, knowing that everything will unfold in perfect timing. It's like planting a seed. You water it, give it sunlight, but you don't stand over it, demanding it grow immediately. You trust that with time, your efforts will yield results. Obstacles will come, doubts will creep in, but the key to success isn't avoiding failure, it's learning from it. Every great person faced setbacks, but they didn't give up, they kept going. When things get tough, remind yourself, I didn't come this far to only come this far. Every challenge you face is just another opportunity to rise. Champions are made in the struggle, not in comfort. Lastly, remember this. The law of attraction isn't just about taking, it's about giving. True abundance comes from creating value for others. When you give, you open the doors for the universe to give back to you. So ask yourself, how can I contribute today? Whether it's through kindness, sharing knowledge, or simply being there for someone else. You will receive in proportion to what you give. Now here's the most important question I want to leave you with. What will you do today? Will you continue to wait for success to come to you, or will you start pulling it toward you? The choice is yours. The power is already within you. The universe is waiting to reflect back the energy you put out. Go ahead, start attracting the life you deserve. Success in life doesn't simply happen by accident. It requires clarity, a defined vision, and purposeful action. Imagine trying to reach a destination without a clear map or any direction. The journey would be aimless, uncertain, and ultimately frustrating. This is how most people approach success, hoping for a breakthrough without clearly understanding what they want or where they are headed. If you truly want to attract success into your life, you must start by defining precisely what you desire. Think of the universe as a mirror. It reflects whatever energy, thoughts, and beliefs you put out. If you're uncertain about your desires, the universe, like a blank mirror, cannot reflect back anything clear. But when you take the time to clearly define what success means to you, whether it's financial independence, personal growth, or happiness in your relationships, you create a focused energy that directs your actions toward achieving those desires. It's easy to get caught up in vague ambitions. Many people say they want to be rich or happy, but these are broad statements without any concrete foundation. A clearer approach would be saying, I want to earn $100,000 this year, or I want to wake up every morning feeling energized and grateful for my work. This level of specificity gives your subconscious mind something to work with. It understands exactly what you're aiming for, which makes it easier for you to identify opportunities and take action that aligns with your goals. When you define your goals with precision, your brain starts to work in alignment with that vision. The more specific your goals, the sharper your focus becomes. It's like setting your GPS on a specific address. Without that address, your mind can't find the most efficient route to get you there. But when you give it a destination, your brain begins to automatically recognize the best opportunities that align with your goal. You might notice people, ideas, and resources that were always around you, but only now do they seem to matter or make sense. This isn't mere coincidence. It's the power of a focused mind directing you towards success. Clarity also helps you filter distractions. Life is full of competing demands and endless noise. Without a clear understanding of your vision, it becomes easy to get swept away in the whirlwind of external pressures, unsolicited opinions, and random opportunities that don't align with your true goal. But when you know what you want, you can navigate through life with a stronger sense of purpose. Every decision you make is filtered through the lens of your goals. Is this opportunity aligned with my vision? Does this person contribute positively to my journey? These are the types of questions you begin asking when you gain clarity on your desires. Moreover, setting clear goals fuels your intention. When you know exactly what you want, you cultivate a sense of urgency and determination. It becomes less about wishing for success and more about committing to the steps required to achieve it. Imagine a person standing at the foot of a mountain with no idea of where they want to go. They might wander around aimlessly, feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of the task ahead. But someone with a clear destination in mind will take deliberate steps, constantly moving forward, one foot in front of the other, despite the challenges that come their way. This is where most people fail. They wish for success but are not fully committed to the effort required to reach it. They hesitate, they doubt, and they wait for the perfect moment. But success doesn't wait for perfection. It comes to those who have the courage to define what they want and then work relentlessly to make it a reality. This is the distinction between wishful thinking and true manifestation. By writing down your goals and committing to them with a clear action plan, you signal to the universe that you are serious about achieving them. You will notice that things start to fall into place more effortlessly, not because of magic, but because your focus has shifted and your actions are aligned with your purpose. Having clarity doesn't just mean knowing your destination. It also involves understanding why you want to achieve that goal. The stronger your emotional connection to your vision, the more it fuels your action. It's one thing to say, I want to be rich, but it's another to say, I want financial freedom so I can spend more time with my family and travel the world. The latter is rooted in a deeper desire, making it easier to stay motivated and persistent in the face of obstacles. In the process of defining your goals, it's important to be specific, but also to remain flexible. While clarity helps you stay focused, life is unpredictable, and success rarely follows a straight path. Sometimes the opportunities that lead to your goal may come in unexpected form. By being clear on your end destination, but adaptable in how you get there, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities you might otherwise overlook. In essence, clarity is the starting point for all success. Without it, you're simply drifting through life, waiting for things to happen. But with it, you give yourself the power to shape your own destiny. By taking the time to define your goals with precision, you set the stage for manifestation, aligning your thoughts, actions, and energy toward your desired outcome. The universe, in turn, responds to this clear and focused energy, creating the circumstances and opportunities that will bring you closer to achieving your dreams. It's one thing to have clear goals, but if your internal beliefs and thoughts aren't aligned with those goals, success will remain out of reach. Often, people are held back not by a lack of effort, but by the limiting beliefs they carry about themselves and their ability. These beliefs are formed over time through past experiences, societal conditioning, and self-doubt, but the truth is that they can be reprogrammed. To manifest success, you must change the way you think and ensure that your beliefs are in harmony with your aspirations. The first step in this process is recognizing that your subconscious mind plays a significant role in shaping your reality. Every thought you have sends a signal to your subconscious, which then influences your behavior, actions, and decisions. If your thoughts are filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, your subconscious mind will interpret this as the reality you expect, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy where obstacles and setbacks seem to appear at every turn. For example, if you constantly tell yourself, I will never be successful, you are programming your mind to seek out evidence that supports this belief, even when success is within your reach. This becomes a cycle that reinforces itself, and the more you dwell on negative thoughts, the more your reality reflects them. On the other hand, when you shift your thinking to something more empowering, such as success is inevitable for me, you start to attract a different kind of energy. You rewire your mind to expect success, and as a result, your subconscious mind begins to work toward making that success a reality. This is where the power of belief comes into play. Successful people are often not the most talented or privileged, but they have an unwavering belief in their ability to succeed. They believe in their vision and in themselves long before others do. This belief creates an energy that attracts opportunities and people that align with their goal. It's important to understand that this kind of belief isn't just about positive thinking, it's about transforming the core beliefs you hold about yourself. If you think you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable enough, those thoughts will dictate your actions, keeping you small and stuck. However, when you change the narrative to I am constantly improving and growing, you begin to unlock new potential within yourself. This shift allows you to take action with confidence, knowing that setbacks are not permanent failures, but temporary lessons that help you grow. Replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones is an ongoing process that requires consistent effort. One of the most effective ways to reprogram your mind is through affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself daily, which gradually replace negative thoughts. For example, you might start by saying, "I am worthy of success," or "I am capable of achieving my goal." The more you repeat these affirmations, the more your subconscious mind begins to accept them as truth. Over time, they will become ingrained in your mindset, and your actions will naturally align with these empowering beliefs. Another crucial aspect of aligning your thoughts with success is cultivating self-compassion. Many people are their own harshest critics, and this inner criticism can be paralyzing. If you're constantly beating yourself up for not being good enough or not achieving your goals fast enough, you create a toxic mental environment that hinders growth. Instead, practice being kind to yourself. Understand that everyone makes mistakes and faces setbacks. It's part of the process, not a sign of failure. By allowing yourself to make mistakes and learning from them without judgment, you free yourself from the fear of failure and open yourself up to new opportunities. Belief also plays a role in how you handle challenges. Life is unpredictable, and obstacles will inevitably arise on the path to success. If your thoughts are aligned with doubt and fear, you will likely see every challenge as a sign that you're not meant to succeed. But when you shift your mindset to one of resilience and determination, you'll approach every obstacle with the belief that it's simply a part of the process, an opportunity for growth, not a roadblock. This mindset enables you to persist through difficult times, knowing that challenges are not signs of failure, but stepping stones on the way to success. Furthermore, aligning your thoughts with success involves focusing on what you want, rather than what you don't want. The universe responds to the energy and thoughts you put out, so if you constantly think about what you're afraid of, whether it's failure, rejection, or not being good enough, you will attract more of these experiences into your life. Instead, focus on what you desire. Visualize your success in vivid detail, and let those positive images and emotions drive your actions. The clearer and more positive your vision, the more your thoughts will support it, and the more your reality will begin to reflect that vision. In summary, aligning your thoughts with success is an essential step in the law of attraction. It's not just about wishing for success, but believing in your worthiness and ability to achieve it. When your thoughts are filled with self-doubt, fear, and negativity, you create barriers that prevent success from manifesting. But when you consciously choose to replace those thoughts with empowering beliefs, you shift your energy and align yourself with the success you desire. This mental shift doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent practice, you will begin to notice changes in your mindset, actions, and the opportunities that come your way. Success isn't just about what you do, it's about what you believe, and when your beliefs align with your goals, success becomes inevitable. Visualization is a powerful tool in the law of attraction, and it's much more than simply daydreaming. It's a technique used by top performers across various fields, including athletes, entrepreneurs, and successful leaders, to mentally rehearse their success before it physically manifests. Visualization allows you to experience your dreams and desires as if they are already happening. This mental exercise not only motivates, but also rewires your brain to align with the success you want to attract into your life. At its core, visualization works by harnessing the power of the mind to create a vivid mental image of your desired outcome. When you close your eyes and vividly imagine your success, whether it's owning a successful business, becoming financially independent, or achieving a personal goal, your brain treats these imagined experiences as real. Studies show that the brain doesn't differentiate between real and vividly imagined experiences. It activates the same neural pathways for both. This means that when you visualize achieving your goals, you start to condition your mind to believe that success is not only possible, but already on its way. As a result, your subconscious mind begins to work in your favor, finding opportunities and ways to align your actions with your vision. Visualization is a sensory experience, not just an intellectual exercise. The more you engage your senses while visualizing, the more effective it becomes. For example, if your goal is to build a business, imagine not only the success of the business, but also the specifics of the process. Picture yourself signing contracts with clients, shaking hands in meetings, feeling the weight of your success hearing the hum of your office, and even experiencing the emotions of pride and satisfaction. The more vivid these details are, the more powerful the visualization becomes. Your mind doesn't just see the end goal, it experiences the journey to that goal, which reinforces your belief that the goal is achievable. This process works because visualization triggers emotion. The emotional connection you have with your visualization is what activates your subconscious mind. Emotions serve as the fuel that propels you toward your goal. For instance, if you visualize signing a big contract and feel the excitement, joy, and sense of accomplishment that comes with it, those positive emotions create an energy that you carry with you. This energy attracts opportunities, builds your confidence, and fuels the actions you take. When you experience the emotions of success in your visualization, your mind begins to believe that these positive outcomes are already real, and as a result, it aligns your thoughts and behaviors accordingly. The reason why visualization is so powerful is that it primes your brain for success. When you repeatedly visualize your success, you train your brain to believe that it is already inevitable. Your brain becomes accustomed to the idea of success, and as a result, it starts looking for ways to make it happen. Opportunities that were once unnoticed will suddenly stand out. People who can help you achieve your goals will seem to appear at the right moments, and ideas will come to you that propel you forward. This doesn't mean that success will fall into your lap without any effort, but it does mean that by visualizing your success regularly, you are mentally preparing yourself to seize opportunities and take inspired action when they arise. But there's a critical distinction between visualization and passive daydreaming. Visualization is not just about imagining a positive outcome, it's about seeing yourself actively participating in and contributing to that outcome. It's about visualizing the steps you need to take to get from where you are now to where you want to be. If you want to achieve financial freedom, visualize yourself not only receiving the money, but also taking the necessary steps to create and manage that wealth. Maybe that means visualizing yourself setting a budget, making investments, or building a network of business partners. This action-oriented visualization helps you build the confidence to take the necessary steps in the real world, as you've already mentally prepared for them. The brain's ability to adapt to new ideas through visualization extends beyond just the mental aspect. It can also affect your physical body. Athletes, for instance, use visualization techniques to enhance their performance. They mentally rehearse the actions they need to take during a competition, and this repetition helps them perform better when the time comes. The same principle applies to anyone working toward any kind of goal. When you visualize yourself succeeding, your mind and body begin to align with that image, making it easier to take the necessary actions toward achieving it. The more often you visualize your success, the more automatic your steps toward that success will become. Another benefit of visualization is that it helps you stay focused on your goals. Life often throws distractions and challenges in your way, but having a clear vision in your mind can act as a guiding light. When you visualize your success daily, you reinforce your commitment to it, making it harder for doubts, setbacks, or external negativity to derail you. Visualization becomes a reminder of why you're working so hard, and it keeps your focus sharp, helping you to stay on track even when obstacles arise. However, visualization alone is not enough. While it is a powerful tool for mental conditioning, it must be paired with action. Simply visualizing success without taking steps toward it in the real world will only keep you in the realm of fantasy. Visualization works as a mental blueprint, but you must follow it with tangible action. Whether that's reaching out to potential clients, signing up for a course, or launching your business, it's important to pair the mental image with concrete steps that bring your dream to life. In conclusion, visualization is more than just a tool for wishing or hoping. It's a technique that rewires your brain, boosts your confidence, and primes you to take action in the direction of your goals. By vividly imagining the success you want to create, you set the stage for the universe to align with your intention. When paired with inspired action, visualization becomes a powerful driver of success, helping you move closer to your goals with every thought, feeling, and action. Thank you for your attention and commitment to this process. I wish you the best of luck on your journey of manifestation. May your path be filled with inspiration, growth, and the fulfillment of all your dreams. Remember, the power to create the life you desire is already within you. Stay focused, stay positive, and trust that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. Good luck, and thank you once again.